Welcome to Business Line's State of the Economy podcast, where you'll find insight, analysis, and the story behind the numbers.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Business Line's State of the Economy podcast on real estate. This is a monthly podcast on which we talk about the real estate trends and happenings in the market. We have with us today Mr. Ravi Agarwal, the Managing Director of Signature Global India Limited. Signature Global India, as we know, is one of the recently listed real estate companies and is backed by players like the IFC, which is an arm of the World Bank, as well as SDFC Capital and ICICI Prudential. And in terms of Mr. Agarwal, he has, of course, over 17 years of experience with him across the industry. So welcome to Business Line podcast, sir. To start off, sir, generally the festive season is seen as a catalyst for home buying and the numbers generally shoot up. So what can you throw some light on how this festive season has been in general across the market? Anything specific you want to talk on that?
Yeah, most of the people consider festivals as the auspicious time to buying precious things like a car, gold, or jewelry. But buying a home is a lifetime decision. And on this auspicious time festivals, people want to take this lifetime decision. Accordingly, during this festive period, October, November, and December, most of the developers offer various kinds of incentives and the discounts. This also acts as a catalyst for the buyers. During this time, banks, financial institutions, developers also come up with some kind of special offers, discount, and the attractive home loan interest also. Together, all these things becoming like a win-win situation for a customer as well as the developer, the real estate industry, and hence there is a surge in the demand during the festive quarter, October, November, December, vis-a-vis the other quarters. This festive season has been one of the best in the recent times for the entire real estate sector.
When you say best, is there a number to point, or as of now, the numbers are yet to come in? How do you want to put it?
Yeah, recently a report published by Colliers that the overall housing sales in 2023 is likely to be 20-30% more compared to 2022. The report also states that last 2 quarters of the sales during the 2023 have already surpassed 2022 levels.
So now that Diwali is over, one of the major festivals of North India, and typically where we see home buying appear, do you think this momentum can be sustained in the coming few months? The queue as we get into November, December, even January, these months, do you see such? Is there a chance? What is the outlook post festival?
So far, I think so. The current housing trend in the stock market, the realty index in the all-time high, and also the real estate market is also in the bull market trend. I think so in the stock market, sentiment plays a very vital role. Similarly, I think so in the real estate market, sentiments are very positive and customers are very much, yes, we want to have their own home. I think so it's the first priority for a customer. And that's the work that is showcasing in the market also. And I hope it will continue to work in this manner.
So if I just rephrase this question and ask, so generally, can we say this has been a good year for the industry? If I may ask, how has the year been for the industry? Would one line answer be it has been a good year for the industry so far?
Yes, surely. As I already stated, that the real estate, particularly the residential segment, is having a dream run. Most of the developers are registering record sales, and this phenomenon is across the board, be it tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 cities also. And the reports of various property consultants always indicate the same positive picture of the residential sector. And if we go by the trends, the home loan disbursement by the banks and the financial institution, we are getting the similar picture as with the kind of inquiries industry is receiving. We are quite hopeful of that the trend will continue to be forthwell future.
And any specific buying pattern or trend or preference that you see throughout the year or in the coming months?
Actually, during the COVID, the people understood what is the value of their own home. And now that kind of aspirational kind of things is coming to the picture and is coming to the ground reality. Earlier, the homes were just, we are taking the decision on the rent to home. What is the sense of buying a home if we are getting the homes at the lesser rent? But now everybody understood what is the value of the life. Now the homes are coming as more of aspirational homes, not just the locations, but the quality, experience, amenities, lot of things are now playing their distance. I think so that is the foremost thing in the real estate is coming up.
So, and just to clarify and re-ask, when you say aspirational, you're factoring in all factors like location, the amenities, the common facilities, everything into it. That's how you call it aspirational, right?
Yeah, aspiration. I say earlier only the location, size, that was the only thing that was playing
Mm-hmm.
hard. But right now, people want the home should be full of amenities. All things should be with their homes only in the nearby. The integrated kind of living they want, and the more of
Right.
smart homes like the EV charging station should be there. Green homes should be there, full of amenities, so that they can live with their family. And the work from home kind of facility should be there. And in our projects also, we are giving all our projects that kind of indicated living, full of amenities and full of aspirations.
So moving from the demand side to the supply side, if I ask a question there, is the supply side ready to catch up with the demand? And when I say this, the simplest way of asking is, do we expect to see more launches? What is the outlook on the supply side for this fiscal?
The launches are keeping pace up with the overall demand, with the unsold inventory reducing across the geographics. Most of the developers are contemplating launching new projects. Also, many of the industry players are pouring into the new geographies also, which again implies more launches are in the offering in the coming months also.
We are going to see more launches. There's not going to be a pullback on launches across players. Definitely.
Launches are going to increase because the demand is there and the customer need the own home. The urban population in India is increasing. The more migration population is getting increased. There's the affordability is the key right now.
So, as you know, right, you're a chartered accountant, so you must know this, that demand and supply are a factor of price also. So, what are the price trends on the home buying front, or what sort of price movements are you seeing?
So far, because we are operating in the Gurgaon and the aligned regions in the NCR, I can compare that the housing prices are still low in Gurgaon compared to Delhi. While the Gurgaon is witnessing a great infrastructure, jobs, business transformation, and the prices are still very good here in compared to already touched sky in the various locations of Delhi. With the
Right.
demand remaining strong, we expect prices are rise going forward moderately also. I expect a good positive price change in Gurgaon region also.
When you say it's a positive price change, any percentage or number you can peg between, let's, or a time frame you can peg?
As the demand supply gap is huge there, and recently a report came in Gurgaon Municipal Development Authority. They have showcased a report for the infrastructure development. They have witnessed the Gurgaon population is going to rise, and currently the population is just 15 lakhs. They are envisaging this population will be 42 lakhs in 2041. You can
Right.
judge
Okay.
what kind of pricing will be there.
From price, another numbers I'm just asking is interest rates. I remember developers haven't been very happy over the interest rate hikes in the last few quarters. Obviously, in the immediate quarters, they have been maintaining status quo, but it has gone up, let's say, post pandemic to today. If I make a comparison, like to like comparison, is that having an impact on the industry and demand for such?
The real estate market is a complex business. It doesn't depend on the interest only. It also depends on the several other factors like micro to macro factors like the economy, income, supply, demand, location, prices, among others. Interest is also one of the part on that. Theoretically, rise in interest rate hampers overall demand, but a lot also depends on the state of the economy. As you know, the India is already the fifth largest economy of the world and aspire to become the third largest economy of the India. We are booming. It's a very, very positive impact on the real estate also. I think the interest is as the interest is growing from last 2 years, but the demand is also growing. The price is also growing. I think so. The economy is booming. It's surpassing this factor also.
Just taking a step back, or rather taking a cue from a previous response of yours, you spoke about the Delhi NCR region and the infrastructure development there. If I see it, the Dwarka Expressway is on the verge of completion, the Delhi Mumbai Expressway is operational, the rapid rail network is expected to be operational soon. So, if I ask this question now, what impact would these infrastructure developments create on the NCR region and the real estate market there? This I'm asking primarily because that is where your forte is. That is where your strongest play is today.
Sure, Abhishek, always where the infrastructure development is there, the connectivity improves. Where the connectivity improves, the region and the overall, the market got impacted be it the real estate and all other sectors also got positive response out of it. As the government of India had already raised the capex expenditure in last budget on infra, a special 10,000 crores of fund has been allocated for the urban infrastructure development, indicates a very, very positive impact on the overall real estate market in the region. It will help in improving the connectivity within the around Delhi NCR, the better transportation links, RRTS will be there. Areas are more accessible, increasing the attractiveness of the location in both the commercial and the residential real estate. The buyers and investors are often find such locations more desirable, leading to potential capital gains. The improved connectivity and the accessibility can attract business to set up and expand operations in Delhi NCR. This in turn can drive demand for the commercial real estate, including the office spaces and the retail properties too.
Right. So, and before I end, my final question is any challenges or concerns that you see for the industry in the coming months or in the immediate short run?
I think the real estate industry has undergone significant transformation in the past decade, notably with the implementation of RERA and the GST was the real estate leaving only committed developers. And it is clearly the developers who are more compliant, more following the law. I think the RERA is playing a key role. I think so the market is much regulated now. When the market is regulated, it's bound to grow. Whichever the market will be regulated, I think so it will grow further. However, affordability remains a key concern. However, the affordability also increasing because the economy level is increasing, the net disposable income is increasing. I think so that is the area which I should the concern.
When you say concern, you're saying that price balance is where you see a concern. Is that right?
Yes, but as you show, the economy is booming. The affordability index is bound to grow also. And the demand supply gap is there. And right now, the home loan accessibility to many persons is very good. I think so they can easily match out in that scenario.
Right. So that was all I had from my end. It was lovely having you on the podcast.
Thanks, Abhishek. Nice talking to you.